Celebrity crushes are getting weird, weirdly intimate. Okay, what's her name? Jelaine. Okay, I've seen her before. I haven't. She's not. I don't really see her that often. Sometimes I'll see her popped up. She makes great videos though. So she will be linked in the description below. I don't really know how to say her name. So hit the link, follow up on it. She makes great like bro. Do I sometimes like she'll like have a video, and when I see it pop up, I'm like, I can. I know this is a banger. So let's get into it. She gives you more or less like a female intake instead of like a guy. So I like to see these.
If my celebrity crush is sitting next to me and I have a chance, I will text my partner and be like, I'm so sorry. I have a chance with my celebrity crush, and I'd hope that they would understand.
I would leave.
Future wife, your mother of your children.
My husband for you. Thank you.
You have a real life
Future wife, mother of someone's children, maybe.
girlfriend, a real life wife, and you're willing to put that relationship on the rocks for a celebrity crush.
Y'all are in the comments talking about a celebrity crush when you're married. You should not feel that insecure.
The idolize of people because they have fame or wealth of some type of influence is crazy. You're idolizing them of nothing. They're human. They're flesh and blood like everyone else. Feel like just because they have $13 million and they made a song doesn't equal you. They are not. They're out of this realm of you being married, and it's not a real person. It's actually just it's nobody. It's just whatever. No, it's a real person you're cheating on your husband with, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I see why people don't want to get married. Cause heck though, man, you're tripping if you think this is like you got to be delusional.
In a relationship with a guy and your celebrity crush comes up to you, where do you go?
My guy.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
the thing is, it's so more common now because social media. You can text anybody, so it's hard, man.
Imagine this. It's 2010, 15 years ago, by the way, and you're a teenager who is absolutely obsessed with the dreamiest heartthrob on the scene. Posters are covering every inch of your wall. There's a thick stack of magazines that you collect, and a healthy obsession that felt like the center of your universe. It was a phase, something you'd eventually grow out of. A placeholder, we could say, until you found your first true love in the
To me, it seems like worship. Like, why is he on your walls? Like, why is he your everything? It could be different. I get you're a kid, right? But like, how I think it, I think it's been a lot in one. Like, I won't fully get into it at this second. I think a lot of this has been just like straight up like they want you to be worshiping these people, and like it could conspiracy there. Fine, it could be that, but it's like majority of people will listen to celebrities on stupid things, but don't realize they're getting paid on the back end to say these things because it helps. So it's like I don't. That's what I'm saying. People don't form their own opinions when they're brainwashed or just so parasocial with celebrities. It's crazy.
real world. But then you grow up, you find that love in the real world, and you have no problem telling them that they'll always be second place.
I don't give a f.
You know
I don't
how
care.
I feel about Justin Bieber.
I don't care.
Babe,
I don't
he's
care.
literally
I don't care.
the first love of
I have set. Well, well, I do have set beliefs that are different than these people. 1,010% probably. That I'm not gonna like. Realistically, I'm not. It's because my set beliefs, as you can tell, Christian. As I'm not gonna be worshiping, idolizing them coming first or anything in my life. Like that doesn't mean anything. That's one thing I've really like when I get like really deep into it, I used to be like lukewarm. I'm still not, we all sinners, but like everyone says, the buzzword, but that's besides the point. It's not a here that's neither here nor there. But this is just like worship. And it's like all they did was sing a song.
my life.
You don't even talk
All
about
he
me
did
like
was
that.
sing
Bro,
a
he's literally
song.
the first love of my life.
When we think about a celebrity,
Are you still in love with him? He's your first and only? It's just like worship. It's like, ma'am, you were 14 then, you're 27. it's been 11 years. You couldn't stop thinking of them. You had nothing else to think of.
Crush, we may think about something that's harmless and
It's
distant.
worship,
But
man.
lately, that distance has been closing in on a lot of relationships. And we're seeing more and more people catch their partners being a little too locked in on someone who isn't even in the room.
My boyfriend told me we don't do the celebrity crush, but I vividly remember probably our second week of knowing each other. Maybe we watching the Get that video, Lotto and Ice Spice. I'm talking to him while we watching the video because I thought it was just music purposes, not you actually looking at the video. I'm talking to him, talking da da da. I'm looking at him, he looking at Lotto the whole time.
And while what they're watching may not ruffle a lot of people's feathers, how involved people are becoming with these celebrities is causing a huge boundary issue.
Is anybody else's husband or boyfriend as obsessed with Ella Langley as my husband is? This man sends me.
Yeah, because he did what? He's obsessed. He's literally obsessed with her. It's a little crazy.
Memes about Ella Langley. Car, he's only playing Ella Langley. At the house, he's playing Ella Langley. The man is obsessed with Ella Langley. He joined her fan club. He joined her fan club.
A lot of partners will voice how attractive a celebrity is. They'll bring up the
Go ahead and sit in the chair, buddy. It's made for you. This is what is the step by steps of you're being cuckified. This is step 1 right here. Right? You're like, oh, this is just a joke. Sure, buddy. Until an NBA player sees this, oh, this is TikTok. This can get 1 million views, no problem. Boom. Algorithm can catch it like a feather in the wind, and then boom. Now we got someone texting her, uh-oh. She cheats on you, you take her back, and the cycle just repeats. Or you leave her. Bro, this is step 1 of getting cheated on, and then becoming a cuck. You're getting cuckified at the seconds, at step by step cuckified. You're holding your girl up to wave a sign higher, so she can get more men or the man she wants to cheat on you, and you're holding it up and it's just sitting there, and just like a good little boy, just letting her do it. Happy wife, happy life.
idea of a hall pass right to their face.
I told my boyfriend the other day while we were in an Uber that my hall pass would be Harry Styles, and then I asked him who his hall pass would be, and he proceeded to tell me that he would not even have a celebrity hall pass because he would never cheat on me.
But the joke stops
leaving. Unless you change, I'm leaving that. No, that's step 1 for me.
being funny when they actually get the chance to use their golden ticket and they don't hesitate.
I knew this woman that had a hall pass agreement with her husband, and her pick was Gerard Butler, and she took it very seriously to where even at work she would tell us, yeah, if I ever get to meet Gerard, it's a green light for me. So I wasn't surprised when later on I found out that she went to visit him while he was filming in Santa Cruz. He was doing that movie Mavericks, and she did what she wanted. She went into work the next day and bragged to everybody about this achievement she had unlocked.
The discussion of celebrity crushes is creating a heated discussion on if we're seeing something lighthearted and not that big of a deal, or if we're witnessing a complete lack of self-disrespect.
If you do not get on your hands and knees so your girlfriend can kiss a poster of Jake...
I'd rather die. I'd rather die. I'd rather die. I'd rather die. Where are we at? Yo. These are the cuckified steps. Stuff like this. Humiliation. See, with him, I meant to say humiliation. These are the cuckified steps. Step 1. Be humiliated. Get the humiliation. Step 2. She cheats on you. Then you because you're humiliated, you're simping, you love her, she's gonna change, she knows where home is. Boom. Step 3, you're in the corner. Or why don't we do a throuple? Then now you're in the corner. Step 4, or maybe that's middle of step 3. Boom. Cuckified. Like that. Then you're gonna be Adam 22.
Jacob Elordi, you are insecure and emotionally unintelligent. Like, you're just not worth it. Overall, I think this celebrity crush is going way too out of hand.
And it's also raising an even
I'd again rather die, but okay.
bigger question within today's relationship culture. Is
Rather
this
die.
just a harmless case of admiration, or are we watching the standards of loyalty change right in front of our eyes?
If my celebrity crush is sitting next to me and I have a chance, I will text my partner and be like, I'm so sorry. I have a chance with my celebrity crush, and I'd hope that they would understand.
People are like, yeah, but it's my celebrity crush. No, you actively are saying how much you want to sleep with another human being.
Who cares? Or with a celebrity, it doesn't matter.
This conversation is chaotic, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I've definitely noticed that my topics have been a bit heavy lately, tapping into mental health and body.
Yo, I low key, I gotta. It depends how much she posts. I might. If she posts a good one once a week, I might start watching her once a week. Cause I like these ones. Cause like, I'm not saying I'm not on the social media, but I stick to like a couple niches of things. Like, it'll be some type of viral things and stuff, but funnier videos, and then Christian stuff and just stuff like that. Like, it really depends. I'll get some. I'll see. It's like, but I don't do like this type of stuff, like celebrity crushing. There might be some, but like I don't see this type of stuff. So I love to see other people's, like, the other side of social media that I don't see that often.
And beauty standards. And I know those are very important conversations that we need to talk about, but this is a messy conversation that doesn't make us look at the political and economic state of the world right now. So I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. But before we dive any deeper into the drama,
I hold my tongue on what I was gonna say, but okay.
Let's talk about a much easier way to handle your money. This video is sponsored by Chime, America's #1 choice for banking, and they're doing something right now where you can get $75 deposited straight into your account. Meanwhile, I was just letting money sit in my account, and a lot of you were probably thinking, Janae, well, that's the responsible adult thing to do, right? But I was actually missing out on money by doing this. Luckily, Chime has a high yield savings account that earns a 3.75% APY, which is 9 times higher than the national average.
Is it? I don't think, like, it's high, but that's not the highest. Like, no, it's higher than, bro. Let me not.
And if you're anything like me and you hear APY and you kind of zone out a little bit, don't worry. Basically, all it means is that your money is earning money while it's just sitting there doing nothing. Let's say you had $10,000 in your savings account, which is definitely a flex. Now, a regular savings account would earn you about $39 a year, but with Chime's 3.75% APY, you could be earning around $375 a year. And there's no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. So
I mean, realistically, stock market's crashing. It's kind of trash. Bitcoin's doo-doo. Everything's in the dumpster, realistically. I wouldn't see what, like, that's realistically the best thing for if you're gonna put money anywhere. Put it in funds, like put it in a funds. Like, it's like stock market's dog. Like, I'm down on, I mean, I got the most generic ones. I don't got, like, the certain ones that stutter and you make money like that. I just got certain ones, but I got some good ones. Dog doo-doo, man.
2026 is your year of getting your finances together. Join the millions using Chime today and click the link in my description or scan the QR code on screen so you can get started. It's important to remember that celebrity crushes aren't some new phenomenon, okay? This cycle goes all the way back to teens fainting over Frank Sinatra in the 40s.
That's smart.
Yeah?
Good morning. My name is Frank Sinatra.
What?
Young girls ready to riot if you didn't think the Beatles were the cutest boy band in the 60s.
What do you like about the Beatles anyway?
I like their music and the way they dress and their hair and their looks.
They look like girls to me.
They do not.
and the massive crowds that would swarm the Jackson 5 in the 70s. But even in those extreme moments, there was always this unspoken rule that these stars were larger than life.
Passing out, like, bro, when I'm telling you, like, the rise, that rise was definitely wasn't natural, obviously. None of that stuff is. But, like, it is bad. Like, Michael Jackson was making people pass out. Granted, he does make better music than majority of people now, like almost everybody now. But that's still bad. Like, if you're fainting about seeing Michael Jackson, you have too much idolizing of another man.
Icons that you never had the chance to be with. The boundary was simple.
I definitely would probably, like, if someone sees this, I guarantee a lot of people would disagree with that. But, like, idolizing another man, or just Michael Jackson, idolizing Michael Jackson, so bad that you faint when you see him, is crazy. He's human, man. Like, what?
Liked them from a distance, and while they were a big part of your life, you didn't actually expect them to be a part of your life. Now, around the 2000s, though, things started to get a bit more interactive. We moved into a space where people spent more time watching a celebrity's everyday life on MySpace and YouTube. This level of the internet and access not only had fans acting like personal bodyguards for these celebrities, but it also created a digital footprint that I'm pretty sure a lot of these people prayed nobody would stumble on.
I am really mad right now, and you want to know why? You want to know why? Because I was on YouTube, and someone left a comment on a video of Nick Jonas saying that he was an idiot and he only sleeps with girls who like his music. He's a virgin. He has a purity rate. He would never do something like that. What the heck is wrong with you? So I just want to tell you haters out there that when you mess with Nick Jonas, you mess with me. And when you mess with me, there are dire consequences. So either learn to shut up or sleep with both eyes open.
The early 2000s.
You're young. I get it, bro. I think we've all, like, been through it. But, like, now, I don't. Like, that. I try to stay out of it as much as possible. I do dabble in it, but it's just for my mental sanity. It's like, let me not.
Was a time to be alive, and I really wonder how she's doing today. But the industry was basically assembly lining these teenage heartthrobs, and all fans had to do was pick their favorite. It was like a draft, okay? They were drafting their future husband.
Our celebrity crushes. Right here, Nick. I'm talking about Joe. Nick is all mine. Joe is all mine. Nick is mine.
Wait, what?
This is why I should be Bow Wow and a Mariana's girlfriend. Play the song, please. I should be your girlfriend because I am real, I keep it 100%, 24/7, and I'm just me.
And y'all, I'm so glad that my mama didn't give me a phone to post videos like this on YouTube, because if she did, best believe me and my sister, without regret, would be right alongside them. I will say, growing up, my sister had somewhat of a healthy obsession when it came to One Direction, so much so that she literally made our niece call Niall Horan Uncle Niall for years. But because these silly relationships existed mostly in fantasy, mostly in their heads, the fans didn't have to follow real life relationship rules. You could rip the old love of your life off your bedroom wall with zero remorse the second a new celebrity came on the scene.
Okay, so this wall is now coming down. I don't want the Jonas Brothers up there anymore. I'm kind of over them. And this wall's coming down.
Like to me, I've never done anything like this. That's crazy.
And I'm gonna put up all my Justin Bieber things that I own.
And the second Justin Bieber popped up in that purple hoodie, it seemed like the start of an obsession that some people still haven't gotten over. With the Jonas Brothers, let's say, the fantasy was still somewhat distant. We saw them on Disney Channel, some were lucky enough to go to their concerts, but when Justin Bieber came onto the scene, the fantasy started to feel a lot more personal. They were selling this boy next door dream with meet and greets and win a date contest.
Have you ever come so close to meeting your idols that you just couldn't control yourself? We searched far and wide for the country's biggest Justin Bieber fan, but only one of these lucky
And this is like what I'm telling you. This made you want to worship the dude.
ladies will win the opportunity to fly down to Toronto with yours truly.
And you are going to get to go on a date with him.
But the win a date
What in the world, man? How young was it?
hype was just the beginning of the end of a boundary that was keeping celebrity crushes at a distance. And what made the obsession stronger was because social media made it feel like a two-way street for the first time. People didn't need a contest or to spend money on a meet and greet to feel up close and personal, because social media gave us a front row seat to potentially be noticed by them.
Guys, I now know what it's like to be a fangirl. I just had a celebrity reply to my DM. This is Oliver Stark, who plays Buck on 911, and that's literally him. This is his Instagram, and I just randomly messaged him, and then
So celebrities started sharing personal details, responding to fans directly, and showing their lives on reality TV shows. And in turn, this made having a celebrity crush a lot more harder to
It's like the It's like the the more expensive version of vlogging. Realistically, what's the difference between vlogging your life and a reality TV show? Some of it's hot, which again, like I said, more expensive, high value. There might be scripts and other things, but like vlogging is the same thing. You're carrying a camera everywhere you go. You're not maybe doing like interviews after the moment or little cut scenes of your opinion or whatever, but like more or less of it's just about the same thing. It's a watered down version of it. Like back then we had reality TV shows, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the whatever this one was that popped up. I Want to Marry Harry. But we have like the Keep Up with Kardashians, the family, whatever, the family ones. And then nowadays you got the family vloggers on TikTok. It's just everything, but more compacted. Like that was like 4 seasons, 30-minute episodes. This is 1-minute TikToks once a day, or 3 a day, 1-minute TikToks. It's so different now.
shake, because
it's the same thing but different model.
instead of just watching them, you could now engage with them.
However, now, in the age of social media, we have access 24/7. You can DM your favorite influencer, you can DM your favorite celebrity, not saying they'll reply, but that access is there to do it. And your favorite influencer is in your pocket 24/7, posting maybe once, twice, or 3 times a day, updating you on their life, their coffee order, what they're doing, what they eat in a day, just every aspect of their life, depending on what kind of influencer they are. And if you leave a comment and they reply even once, then that intimacy becomes even stronger because they're actually talking back to you. And the illusion of intimacy gets even stronger.
Now here's where the true conflict comes in. Because even though the internet made celebrities feel more accessible, a lot of people didn't realize that the reality of who these celebrities were never changed. You can spend all day tagging them or leaving comments, but at the end of the day, you're still a stranger to them. And that realization can be a huge reality check, especially when you
To me, I think having real emotions like crying, breaking down, is like, okay, get a life, get a life. Like, well, they have a life, but like it's getting to worship. If you're crying over seeing a Jonas brother, maybe again you're younger. This is like full force of everything. People crying, but like, come on. There was this guy crying when he saw Mickey Mouse. I was like, brother. And people are like, it's an emotional experience. Like, no, it isn't. You're meeting a freaking puppet. You're meeting a dang mascot, a Disney mascot. There's nothing. It's like, would you be crying if you met a mascot for a basketball or a football or a college team? No. Why the hell are you crying for a Disney mascot?
invest so much time and emotional energy into someone who doesn't even know you exist. There are even step-by-step guides on how to break up with a celebrity that doesn't even know you're dating.
Is there a celebrity that you are obsessed with? Every single day you're constantly thinking about them and refreshing their social media feed, wondering, maybe one day I'll meet them and we'll be together. Well, it's not gonna happen. So here's how to get over your celebrity crush in the most normal way possible.
Despite people trying to snap back to reality, though, that fantasy of being with a celebrity crush is still stronger than ever, and it's growing to a level that's getting dangerous. We're seeing cases where it's going beyond just leaving a comment, but people are showing up with real life delusions.
Keanu! It's your divine wife! Get her out of here.
Is this real? Someone pulled up and said, I'm your divine wife? Ma'am, are you psycho?
People are showing up with real life delusions.
Keanu! It's your divine wife! Get her out of here.
You psycho? This girl's thinking she's Keanu Reeves' wife. Ma'am, is your mental clear?
Let go of me! Let go of me! Keanu! It's your divine wife! Keanu! Keanu!
You gotta relax, man. Get her out of there. Get her out of there.
While most people aren't being tackled by security, the need to be close to them, to be with them, is still ongoing and it's still very strong. We have to remember, an entire generation practiced being loyal to a stranger before they even knew what it was. Generation practiced being loyal to a stranger.
Now, it might be like how I see it from a religious thing. It's like, dude, you're worshiping him like he's God. It's Justin Bieber. I get it. You're younger. Like, number one, like, it's different. I see it different. But whatever.
Before they even knew what it was like to be in a real relationship. If anything, that sense of loyalty has followed people into adulthood, becoming a third party in their actual, real, romantic lives.
Hold on, let's read these. Deciding in my head that his celebrity crush would be Jenna Ortega. Now I am mad. What? All right. When she reposted her celebrity crush, and I suddenly became his biggest hater. What the hell?
Becoming a third party in their actual, real, romantic lives.
Set times just got announced for Coachella, and my boyfriend, who is in worship, is clashing with Justin Bieber, and I don't know what to do. Who would you go see? Because this Clash of the City.
So your boyfriend's a worship, so I'm gonna assume Christian. So maybe you shouldn't be caring. It's none of your business.
Tree. I don't know what to do.
Listen, celebrity crushes today are seen as normal, casual things that many people have. And it doesn't necessarily have to be toxic or disrespectful. There are claims of people saying their obsession was so strong, they didn't even have room for anyone else, so there was never even a chance to be disrespectful.
I had an epiphany today, and I think I realized the reason I never had a boyfriend in my teenage years is because I was so obsessed with Justin Bieber. Like, the thought of another man, there was no space for it in my mind. I was like, none of you the Biebs, so stay away from me.
But
okay, why are you telling us this? Like, people just tell you the most pointless information. You are so worshipped and brainwashed and programmed that you couldn't think of anything else but Justin Bieber. Okay.
The conversation changes completely once someone gets into a relationship, or at least it's supposed to change.
No,
because it starts feeling weird to some when your partner.
Number one, me believes you may not like him. Move on if you don't want to hear it. Skip 30 seconds or a minute ahead. I'm not worshiping another man. Not gonna happen. So
partner can't seem to keep their mind off someone else. And okay, we can be mature adults because your partner acknowledging that a celebrity is attractive, that's one thing. But fantasizing about them in their private time is another.
My ex kept asking me who my celebrity crush was, and I was like, I don't know, I don't have one, because that's just true. I don't really have a celebrity crush. But he wouldn't drop it, and I was like, okay, fine, who's your celebrity crush then? He like immediately Ariana Grande. But it gets worse because a couple of weeks later, he would always put on the music video channel for his dog whenever we'd like go to dinner and she was gonna be home by herself. So he flips on the music video, he's going through whatever, walks away. Oh, it's an Ariana Grande music video on. So this is my opportunity to be a little bit petty. And I'm like, oh, look at your girlfriend. Your girlfriend's on TV. And he was like, oh, I've had plenty of looks at that. And I was like, what? And he was like, oh yeah, I've gotten off to that music video plenty of
Buddy, Elite D1 Gooner. You're gooning to a video of Ariana Grande singing. I don't think she does anything sexual. It's not like she's twerking or doing anything sexual. You're gooning to that?
times. I've had plenty of looks to that.
And as wild and
Yeah, I'd be like going. But like, why is she talking with her hands so much?
extreme as that case was, like I
Just
said,
poke your
we're
damn eyes
adults.
out.
And it's normal to acknowledge that someone is attractive. Maybe not like that, but it's normal to acknowledge when a celebrity looks good. I don't think Michael B. Jordan and Zayn Malik's faces are hard to look at. But I'm also a married woman who understands that having eyes and having emotional attachment, two different things. Here's the thing.
I think it's one of those things. If you can look at them like, okay, they're a attractive human. Never think about it again. Cool. But if you're looking at an attractive human, when you're dating somebody, and you're like just thinking about like, oh, let me see, maybe I can find their at, maybe I or like you think they're attractive, you have a wife and you go up and talk to them. It's like, and you get their number or Instagram, you start like stalking them. Like, yeah, that's weird. But if you look at someone like, okay, whatever, and then look away, like, it's not weird.
Celebrity crushes in the past, they were intense, they were wild. And while some of those fans were acting like they had a court-ordered attachment issue, for the most part, these crushes weren't commonly interfering with actual relationships. And let's be honest, a lot of those fans were kids. They were crying over posters and screaming at concerts and writing Mrs. Bieber in a notebook, and then they were going to school the next morning. In some instances, it's the same story.
I'm happily married, but still want to marry Justin Bieber. I'm happily married, but still want to marry Justin Bieber. The divorce came out of nowhere. It's not even a joke. This is like honestly like that's not something I'm far with joking about. You're not a comedian. What are you? Oh! You're not Shane Gillis, right? You're not Dave Chappelle. You're not Cat Williams. You don't do stand up. You're not telling jokes. I'm a jokey person, but like, that's yeah. Imagine your wife, after you're happily married, you paid $100,000 for the wedding. The ring was $20,000, a big diamond, and she's like, I'm happily married with you, but I still want to marry Justin Bieber. He's crying in the fetal position, listening to Drake in the shower for the next three days straight. He's gonna get an itch on his head only a 12 gauge shotgun could scratch.
Now, there's just a boyfriend that seems to stand in the way.
I don't give a
You know
I don't
how
care.
I feel about Justin Bieber.
I don't care.
Babe,
I don't care.
he's literally
I don't care.
the first love of my life.
And this is like the type of stuff like they think this is funny, so they'll post it, and then because they know people are like this, they'll just get the cult following like, clock that, you right, queen, and it's like, shut up, like you give the same generic TikTok response. You have TikTok brain.
girlhood side of this, but hear me when I say these men are not off the hook. It was just kind of hard to find a video of a young boy crashing out over Megan Fox on YouTube in 2009. But they're not off the hook because today a lot of these conversations are happening between adults who are already in relationships. The way this plays out,
But like, are they? I want to see if they're doing the same videos of like them literally saying, "I'm happily married, but I still want Sadie Sweetie." Are they doing stuff like that? Because it's shame on everyone for doing that. Because like, why are you married? Like that's not even like. I get the intent is maybe supposed to be funny, but like there people say there's jokes in every truth. There's jokes, jokes in every truth or whatever. That's that that can be true. Some aren't like at all. Some are just funny jokes. But that can be true when it comes to certain things. But like this isn't that funny though. Like this one is like you're telling a joke, but there's some truth behind that.
in the adult dating world today is completely different. Now, partners are asking each other, who's your celebrity crush? Just out of curiosity. And they're realizing very quickly that they wish they never got the answer.
Just begged my boyfriend to tell me who his celebrity crush was. It'll keep me up at night. Dua Lipa. This is my boyfriend. Here he is, okay? My celebrity crush? Harry Styles. Let's go back to his celebrity crush. At least him and Harry Styles are like in the same genre.
No one is forced.
He looks more like their celebrity.
Couples to have this conversation, but the way it's being brought up shows how commonplace celebrity crushes have become. And because everybody treats it like harmless fun, people are answering a little more honestly than they probably should.
Ever feel bad about your love life? Remember the time I asked my boyfriend what he thought of Beyonce, and he said a beautiful, amazing woman like that would never be interested in someone like me. Meanwhile, me, the girl he's currently with, like.
So now it seems like asking your partner.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Bro, what?
Partner who their celebrity crush is should probably.
Celebrity crush. Okay, with her Nigerian boyfriend or man. Shout to Nigeria. All my Christians. Hope y'all good out there. Oh, good as you can be. God bless them. Worst thing I ever did was ask my boyfriend his celebrity crush when we first got together. Wow. Asking my wife who her celebrity crush is gone wrong. Like I get it, dude. Like it would make more sense if they look something like you, like. But if they're like, if they're like a different skin tone, it's like they're not their type. I guess it would be like if you're like a scrawny white dude, and she says Michael B. Jordan. Like I'd be like, well, that's two different things. And if you're like a big, what, or a Mexican dude, or yeah, and he says, she says, what, Spider Man, whatever his name is, the new Tom Holland, and you're like you're a bigger, like, not say bigger, you're just a Mexican dude. Whoa, or like. It's just like that. I get it if they were like maybe the same, like she was saying, but like that's even in general it's off. But like that's even more off.
Come with a warning sign because not every answer is going to be the one you may be happy to hear. And if you're not happy to hear it, it could backfire on you because you missed the joke or you took it as a bigger deal than it actually is. When in reality, you're obviously just hurt that they're finding someone else who isn't you attractive and they're blatantly telling that to you to your face.
You will risk your
active and they're blatantly telling that to you.
I know. I see sometimes I try to get like, I'll look and see at their nose and see if they have septum rings, and you can't tell sometimes, but I can see this one
to your face.
I just call it out sometimes.
You will risk your real life relationship, risk hurting the real life feelings of someone you're supposed to be loving, for someone that doesn't know you exist. And you don't realize that's pathetic. You have a real life girlfriend, a real life wife, and you're willing to put that relationship on the rocks for.
Well, people like you don't realize it's pathetic. It is, but she doesn't realize that they're programmed. You're a bot. Like it sounds like I sound like I'm using big word, like doing too much. But no, you're literally programmed where you think sleeping with a celebrity is fine because of X, Y, and Z. No, they're human like us. I promise you, right? Your boyfriend, celebrity, they're human. They're both male. Like sleeping with him is sleeping with another human. And people just don't think of it like that because they're so programmed of like celebrities. Like some people like don't realize celebrities are humans. Like I'm not. I mean, I'm not a fan of celebrity worship at all. I don't. I despise that. Right. But some people are like, what are you doing? Like they'll make their whole life about this. It's like, do you get a life? Number one, but do you have a life? Do you want to live a life?
A celebrity crush like you're some teenager lovesick over America's heartthrob.
Now, I have to show y'all the side of the internet that is disguising questionable relationship behavior as humor and not a big deal. Look, I can see where a joke fits. I understand a lot of these are jokes, but I find it very interesting and telling about where loyalty stands in modern relationships today. If someone can joke about how they forgot they were married and pregnant while seeing Joe Jonas perform, and then have a flood of comments of people joking about how their husbands will be their second love, and others joking about getting a divorce. Those lighthearted jokes can eventually.
That's not a joke. Over time, bro. That's not a joke. You have a kid, and they're like, you comedian. Our little comedian is just a jokester, ain't she? Yeah, I'm sure you are, ma'am. You're a jokester. Why don't you do that for a living then? Oh, you don't? Okay. That's crazy. No, that stuff ain't jokes. Like I heard this guy who said it was like it's not that, but I think it ties to it. It's like the memification of things, where it's like some people just make these like 30-second videos of them doing random stuff. Like this one, I'm sure this one is the most random and most pointless video in the world, but they put a caption over it that is just like it would be unacceptable for you to post a video without this caption on it. We're gonna watch and see. But like I've seen one that was like, I shaved my body because I went to a Jonas Brothers concert, but I'm happy I'm married, and she had kids or something like that. I was like, oh my goodness, you're such a jokester, aren't you? You'd be the funniest comedian. Unfortunately, you don't do it for a living. It's not jokes. It's like the memification of things building up, where people's like, it's just a joke, it's just a joke, and then you start sleeping with them. It's just a joke, bro.
Joking about getting a divorce. Those lighthearted jokes can eventually lead to a very warped view of
like, what the hell is she doing? She's lip singing to a song on her bed just to put like crying because I'll never love my husband like I will love Justin Bieber. She made this pointless video with a pointless caption. It will do nothing in her life. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much.
loyalty without people even realizing it. And they're masking it behind the fact that this person is famous. Like, so it's okay.
Oh, look. He makes great videos. I like him.
Oh my god.
My husband accidentally put a shotgun in his mouth and blew his fucking head off.
Haley is a lucky woman.
I don't know how some of y'all.
By the way, his wife was in the same position as they are in. Wasn't she a stalker? I'm sure that's why a lot of people are still on the thing with that. Number one, he has a wife, he has kids. I would be like, well, ma'am, you're 30 years old and still loving Justin Bieber, like to worship status, like a god of some sort. You gotta get a life. You gotta get a life. He has a wife, he has kids, he has other priorities. Like you're nowhere on his checklist. He doesn't think about you. You gotta get a life. But like, these are like the cuckified steps of the world. Man, why are you? This is humiliation rituals. Like a TikTok's a humiliation ritual. This is why you don't do stuff like that, bro. A lot of stuff is humiliation rituals.
When you're married, there's a level of respect that married people need to have for each other.
And for a lot of people, the discomfort isn't even just that their partner has a famous crush. It's who the crush is. Because when your partner's celebrity crush looks nothing like you, sounds nothing like you, carries themselves nothing like you, it can start to feel a little disrespectful very quickly.
If your man has a celebrity crush and they look nothing like you, that's a bad sign.
Look, ladies, if you have a man, it is totally fine to have a celebrity crush, man. I've never understood when guys get upset about that. But just at least have the decency, though, to make it someone who at least...
Buddy, what are you talking about?
Resembles your man a little bit, just a little bit. Like, tell me why my girlfriend was like, my celebrity crush is Jack Harlow. Like,
she doesn't like you, dude. She's gonna break up with you and you're gonna be single. Man, it's fine. Man, ladies, it's fine to have a celebrity crush. Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. Okay.
It's like she's trying to rip my heart out, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it.
One prime example, and honestly, a prime...
She likes you until Jack Harlow hits you up. What's poppin'? Yeah, boy.
Factor that made me create this video is the way people are crashing out online over country singer Ella Langley. There's been a lot of posts of men who call themselves Ella fellas, and they're fans, right, of her music, right? But wives online can't help but side-eye that claim.
No one has warned me about this Ella Langley effect and what it is.
She's from Texas, I like that song's alright. I've never seen her. Like I think she was on like seen a clip of her on a freaking what was it? I forgot his name. He was on a podcast. Theo Von. I was like, what? Like she's like her voice sounds like she smokes cigarettes.
Doing to men. I get in the car with my fiance and he goes, oh, let me show you this song. And what is it? Be Her. Of course it is. Then he goes, yeah, she's like the whoa. Let's back that up. I am still here. And then he was like, yeah, she's so pretty and gorgeous. And I said, correct. I agree. Maybe not the hottest person you've ever seen in your life, because
the husbands know every lyric, they're replaying interviews, joining.
Just when I thought I got it all with it. Well, that song's good. I listen to it, right? But I'm not gonna worship her. I've never seen her face. I honestly when I listen to music, I usually never watch the music video because it's like you gotta skip through. I'm not trying to hear all that crap. I usually just play the one with like the titles come on or something. I don't watch that shit.
Fan groups, bringing her up unprovoked and acting a little too excited every time she pops up on screen.
I need to poll the wives, the girlfriends, I need your all's help. Is anybody else's husband or boyfriend as obsessed with Ella Langley as my husband is? I mean, listen, I'm not the jealous type, but I'm starting to maybe get a little jealous about our girl Ella Langley. This man.
Yeah, alright. This is her. Let's see this one. We'll just pop her up. This is her right here. I mean, like, she looks pretty normal to me. Like, there's nothing to be craving about. She's not ugly though. 100%. Like she's definitely an attractive, woman. But like, I wouldn't be going crazy about it. Just when I got it. But this is like the same thing where they get men. It's like they'll find like the most, I guess, so-called attractive one, and then they'll just push them everywhere to just get more people to go.
and sends me memes about Ella Langley. Car, he's only playing Ella Langley. At the house, he's playing Ella Langley. The man is obsessed with Ella Langley. I just need to know, has anybody's life been turned upside down out of nowhere? I mean, he showed no signs of this before. Anybody else dealing with this? Anyone?
There's even full themed birthday parties where the highlight of their big day is just another woman. And okay, maybe I worded that.
Buddy. Get a life. This goes with everybody. Get a life.
A little too dramatic, but I didn't say anything that wasn't true. If you do think I'm being dramatic, you're probably just a little bit more secure than me, and that's okay. But not even the least insecure person in the room would be comfortable hearing their wife tell another man this.
Thank you so much. My hat, I would leave my husband for you. Thank you.
Somehow, some way, he took a 9mm and put it in his mouth and shot himself right in the face. Sorry in the throat. Like, what do you mean he just committed suicide out of nowhere? Suicide. Suicide. Sorry, YouTube's be a little iffy. My bad. Just for joke, thanks. What? Number one, that's like, I wouldn't do that. That's very emotional to do. Right? Over words, I just leave her and just never think about it ever again, or try not to, to get her off my mind, But what do you mean my husband just left me? Sorry, I did the most extreme. Put a 9mm in your mouth and you just.
The conversation is moving away from people maybe just loving their music and then maybe their looks being a plus. There are literal videos circulating right now where people are openly admitting that their loyalty only matters until their celebrity crush is sitting next to them.
If my celebrity crush is sitting next to me and I have a chance, I will text my partner and be like, I'm so sorry. I have a chance with my celebrity crush, and I'd hope that they
all your stuff is outside. You can get it.
would understand. And I say, see you later to the relationship.
Don't preface it like you saved yourself to the long-term relationship.
Crush, this is a comedy podcast. I'm kidding.
People are like, yeah, but it's my celebrity crush. No, you actively are saying how much you want to sleep with another human being.
Who cares?
I get it for like middle America.
Who cares? Ma'am, you're so into lust, you don't care what you're saying. I want to sleep with them. I want to sleep with them. Ma'am, you gotta calm down.
No, I don't. I get it for me. But with the celebrity, it doesn't matter.
Do you guys have
Yes, it does. Like, this is what I'm telling you, like, how it's programmed. Like, it may sound bad to say, but it's like, bro, these people are like, it doesn't matter. And then people, because she's famous, she's pretty famous, like, she would be a celebrity. People follow her, and then, like, because they don't like to have their own opinions. They're like, oh, whatever she says is right, yeah, she's good, she's right, it's right. So they're gonna adopt that, and then people in the comments are always yes people. They're like, oh yeah, she's right, she's so right, and then it spreads. It's like, ma'am, you're delusional, and you're probably gonna be single unless you find a guy that's willing to be a cuck. No, I'm not gonna be waiting for the day you meet your celebrity crush so you can post some videos online begging, especially for her. She's famous. She can say somebody that's, imagine they're not married, they're single, younger, and she starts saying the name, oh my god, I'm sleeping with them, and they hit her up. She's falling immediately.
Celebrity crush.
Yes.
You're in a relationship with a guy, and your celebrity crush comes up to you. Would you go?
My guy.
Yeah.
You would leave your boyfriend?
Yes, absolutely.
Huh? You've been with him for 10 years.
Yeah.
Give a
I'll do my extra 6 years. I've been the same thing.
You say you just leave him?
Yeah.
Or the celebrity?
Yeah.
You're married to the guy.
Give up. You're gonna hear from my lawyer.
And look.
Well, it depends. Some state you be paying. Ma'am, you're dumb. I think, honestly, I would divorce her after saying this. If you're married to her. Jokes. How about this? You're served. Joke.
Certain relationships can be built different. That's your business. And if your partner is fine with that, then okay. But
it's just like judging. Like, she's doing like she's judging from afar. She's like, oh, like, it's fine, but I will never do that. Yeah, because it's stupid. The reason why you won't do it is because it's dumb. Like I get some things with certain things, right? Certain things there's always a certain special occasions with some things, but it's like I don't fully like the thing. I would never do this, but I would support anyone else doing it. What? Again, certain things, special occasions, whatever the etc. Whatever. But it's like, yeah, I would never let anyone else have a. I wouldn't let my husband have a celebrity crush, and I would never have a celebrity crush. But I won't knock you for having a celebrity crush and your husband have one. I'd be like, well, no, that's wrong. Cause whatever, I don't know.
In that video,
I'm just yapping, I guess,
she
right?
said that she hoped they'd understand. But what if they don't? This heated
Boy,
discussion has split the
yap says, yo, my bad.
internet down the middle. On one side, you have a crowd telling everyone to lighten up, it's just a celebrity. The claim is if you get upset over it, you're just insecure.
Are you allowed to have?
Yeah, I'm just laying down in my bed thinking about a celebrity. Like these are the most pointless people in the world. Do they have anything to do? Like, look, you gotta imagine her. She's literally laying down, recording a video, eating pizza in her bed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because she's not thinking of it, obviously, or she might have been 20 seconds before the video. But I'm sure this majority of this is probably a TikTok trend. That's what I'm telling you. It's getting pushed out by the masses or by certain people. Just as some, it's so much in one when it comes to these things. And certain people are trying to go viral, and they don't care what they say. I think the majority of these people are like this too. Cause like, what are you doing? You're laying down in your bed eating pizza. IMO. I think having a celebrity crush in a relationship's okay. Y'all just overthinking for real. Man, what are you doing?
If you get upset over it, you're just insecure.
Are you allowed to have a?
It's like it's just weird because like just imagine this. And then she starts scrolling. Grr, grr, grr. What are you doing? That's probably how the video went. She's eating, so you might hear crunches. But like this is literally what she has her phone in her hand recording. You can see the light through her glasses. And she's just like sorry, I'm taking the two here. What are you doing?
Celebrity crush when you're in a relationship or married? Apparently not. I just came across.
Alright, we heard this video.
Can't.
Trying to hear all that.
Someone has status and fame doesn't make disloyal.
No, celebrity crushes are normal in general. Don't idolize a celebrity. They can be good looking, but you shouldn't be willing to sleep with a celebrity because they have fame and money. You know why? You know who does that? Opportunists. People that are opportunists and have no morals. No moral people do that. Why? Because you don't know them. You don't know what type of person they are. If you're really serious about who you are wanting to sleep with and X, Y, and Z, you wouldn't just sleep with a celebrity crush because they have fame. A fool would do that. A dummy would do that. A sheep would do that. No, that is sheep. A bot would do that. Someone with no frontal lobe would do that. Because they have fame, I'm just gonna sleep with them. Yeah, okay. Have fun, buddy.
Loyalty, okay.
One, I feel like having a crush on somebody you never met, like me personally, I just can't do that. But two, having a crush on somebody, whether they're famous or not, while you're in a whole relationship is a little bit crazy.
Having a celebrity crush is basically saying you would cheat on your partner if the right person asks, but you're not ready for that question yet. I don't give a damn how fond you are. If I'm locked in with somebody, I'm not. No, this generation is disgusting. And then they want to flip it on you and get mad at you when you actually tripping about it. Like, no, they're not actually gonna let me, bro. And if they did.
And this debate is very interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not falling for a lustful demon. I'm good. I'm good, woman. I'm good, woman. You're mean. Like, to me, it's like, bro, man, bro, life's serious, dog. I'm not gonna be courting or dating or talking to a girl that's trying to keep up with literally keep up with the Joneses. And then I'm supposed to be the one paying to go out. I'm supposed to be the guy who's supposed to be loving her. She knows where home is. But she's over here giving actual attention, maybe liking their videos, putting comments on them, making edits, liking edits, reposting edits, maybe even has a fan account. Are you serious? I'm supposed to take you serious? Ma'am, you're controlled. You're a psyop. You're in a psyop. They got you fully there. You're just cooked. You're cooked.
Because it can be broken down and have valid someone and also being with another someone, it can be a form of cheating. But I guess with the celebrity being so out of reach, a lot of people just brush that off because they'll never get the chance. They'll never get the chance, right? Never say never.
If I was a guy, I would be careful.
All right. Why don't we use that for other things? Like if we use that same use that logic for other things, it would be thrown out the window immediately. Because it's not attainable, I can still think about it. Use that logic with something else. Now, I know it's not it's the same thing, right? It's two different things, but the logic of it, it's like, logically, that's not a good argument to say. Because I'll never meet him. It's okay. Why don't we use that logic for something else? Oh, now we realize how stupid logic is. That logic you're using. Just stop being brainwashed by celebrities. Like, they're human. They don't care about you. They're living in their $15 million mansion, DoorDashing or eating from a private chef, got $1 million cars, as you're fanning out, making them more money, wasting your time, wasting your life over this stupid person that won't do anything for you in life. Well, you might make a fan account and make money, but dude, all you're doing is making them money. It's just passively, realistically. Oh my gosh, I have an edit of them. Guess what? Now their sales are going to go up. People are going to start following them, X, Y, and Z. It's like, yeah, all right.
Talking about celebrity crushes because you could never pull Margot Robbie, but your girlfriend could easily pull like an athlete or a rapper.
The truth is, guy celebrities are freakiest and easiest. And because of social media, they are able to get at a lot more girls than they normally would. But girls, they're able to get a lot of their celebrity crushes. I've literally seen it in person.
I have a little bit of bad news for some of y'all, more specifically some of the guys that tuned into the girl talk they didn't know.
It's literally, look up the stats. No, it's never happened. It might happen once or twice. Never happens, really. Never happens for guys. Girls meeting their celebrity crush and they'll sleep with them. Definitely, a percentage-wise, happens way more. You don't even have to, like, it just makes more sense. Come on, you're a random bum from the street, dude. You make no money. You're fanning out over a girl. You think a girl, right? That you want. She's hot. A lot of people are competing with her. You remind you, if you're competing with her, imagine all the celebrities and everyone else competing with her. Buddy, you're in last place, ready to lose. Just keep on running laps. Bro, the other people that you're in the competition that you don't realize you're in are laps ahead of you. They probably got mansions. They could live in the same neighborhood as her, know the same manager, right? Have the same you're cooked. Like, don't even try that as a guy. You have to psyop.
They needed. Celebrities are untouchable. They're a fantasy, right? And yes, most of the time, majority of the time, it's the female celebrities that are untouchable. Male celebrities, on the other hand, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful.
No, you don't gotta. You don't gotta tiptoe the line. We know what you mean. Yes, we know.
Less untouchable, and I'm not.
They sleep with them. It's just statistically proven. It's like she tiptoeing the line. She gotta stop being sensitive. That's one thing I've seen with her. Like she like, I guess she's trying to be friendly and welcoming. Amazing, but like, she's too sensitive. Keep your points right, bro. Like, it's just statistically proven.
Whether they have a Grammy or not, they still have a, you know what, and the you or your partner views them as untouchable.
The reason why guys are so critical about their girlfriends having like a celebrity crush is because they might actually your girl. A lot of male celebrities are super freaks.
And I also don't want my girl to be like literally watching other men's every move and being excited that they woke up this morning, they can hear their voice and all. Like, no, what the hell? Are you tripping? An influencer? Come on, man.
They will smash, especially athletes. Oh my gosh. Oh my. It literally takes nothing to sleep with an athlete besides being noticed by him. You're not gonna have to worry about Nicki Minaj.
Straight up. He's not lying. It doesn't even matter. You can like some people like when I'm telling you like people with like on TikTok, there's people with 100,000 followers you don't know. They can get hit up by anybody, yo. 50,000, like 20,000 followers. These little micro accounts that people like to say, whatever, they'll get views a lot. They'll get 300,000 views on a couple videos. And you don't think maybe potentially one of them could be that celebrity? When she's making these celebrity videos and then people are tagging them in them and they see him like, oh, she's kind of bad. Boom, he hits her through the DMs. Boom, she flies to Miami. I'm just going with my friends. Boom, she sleeps with your NBA player.
Or Cardi B. Paul.
The conversation around this is now getting very tense because celebrities are allowed it's bringing people backstage. It's created the opportunity. It may be a rare opportunity, but don't put it past that it's not an impossible one.
Chris Brown is just nuts. That one, cucking ritual.
I saw this video like maybe a week ago at this point, and this guy was pretending to be a part of Chris Brown's crew, coming around and asking couples like if their girl wanted to go backstage with Chris Brown. So he goes up to this one couple and asks, oh, like, would your girl be interested in going backstage with Chris Brown? He asked the guy. So he asked the guy, and the guy would be trying to have women backstage. And she said, if you would have said no, I would have left you.
And while
I would have too. Whoa, what? No, wait. No, if she said yes, I would have left her. Ooh. I wouldn't even be in that environment, but whatever. So I gotta skip ahead. I low-key dragged this out too long. My bad, y'all.
Somebody's girlfriend may be crushing on a man that has nothing to lose.
What's wrong with having a celebrity crush? You act like I'm gonna see him. And what if you do? No. What if you do? That's the kicker. I thought I was him. I thought I was the crush. When did we start making this okay?
So now I feel
it's like two realms of it. No, he's a celebrity, so I can have a crush there. But you're my crush, but he's my celebrity crush. There's two realms to it. No, we live in one realm. Like it's one thing. It's either I'm it or he's it, and you pick. Oh, you picked him. Guess what? I'm going. See you.
Like being messy and talking about the ones who have nothing to lose. No, I'm kidding. In all seriousness, there are instances of girlfriends, wives seeing an opportunity and without thinking about their spouse, they ran with it. And that
I wouldn't do that. I'm doing too much, right? I'm really doing too much with that. That was too much. I would never do that. But it's like, oh my gosh. If you're in a relationship and what? This is supposed to be a photo of you what you got on you and your girl's wallpaper. Not with Chris Brown.
Opportunity led
these are all photos you got with your girl on your wallpaper, not with Chris Brown. I'm doing the clappy thing because it works. Like,
great.
Life after she was filmed kissing a US singer during a performance. Miriam Cruz leapt on stage during a live performance by the band Aventura. Footage shows her greeting band members before hugging and kissing frontman Romeo Santos. The influencer led to the breakup of her 10-year marriage.
Now, celebrities are becoming a lot more reachable, and it's affecting relationships even harder than just a crush could. I don't know if it's just the moment, maybe of being able to be close to your favorite celebrity who is literally just...
See, this is a lust possessed person who's so much in lust that they want to put a cherry in their mouth by Usher, and it's gonna make their life better. This is what's gonna make or break their life. Look how much
another human
look
being,
how much focus she has into one thing.
by the way, but it's making a lot of people act up.
Usher has done it again. This video right here is depicting a 45-year-old woman who decided to attend an Usher concert. And due to this video right here, her husband is deciding to file for
as he should
divorce, being that
I would never brought her there anyways. What do you need to go to Usher for? Usher. What do you need to go to Usher for?
claims the reason for the divorce is being that she was able to be so intimate.
If she's getting possessed by a lust, she's getting possessed by a lustful demon as she's looking into Usher's eyes while a cherry goes in her mouth and she's sticking her tongue out like with a sexual act. I'm leaving you right where you stand. No questions. Where are you going? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm none of your concern at this point. You were just in a deep eye contact, doing a sexual. This is sexual, by the way. Anyone that says they're putting a cherry in your mouth for a certain reason. I'm gone.
It is crazy.
And meet and greet, and he has the internet.
I've seen that video.
Debating relationship boundaries for the next, I kid you not.
What the world? That's what I'm telling you. She's in a compromised situation. This is insane.
Active, intimate approach.
This is what you're supposed to. This is what's supposed to be on your wallpaper with you and your girl.
Charging between $1,100 to $2,500. He gives the fans the full experience, let's just say that. But some of those fans are girlfriends, wives, and honestly, I'ma just have
look.
$500. He gives the fans the full experience, let's just say that. But some
and this man,
of those
this man right here tried to dress up as close as possible to Chris Brown. You ain't him, buddy. She want Chris Brown, not you, buddy. You can be the imposter. You can be the look-alike, the clone. You will never be him. Just be yourself. This guy, look, you can't tell me he's not dressed up as closely as he can to be the Chris Brown right here. You cannot tell me that. I saw it and I was like, dude, is that Chris Brown? No, it's a guy dressed up as him. Wow, buddy.
Fans are girlfriends, wives. And honestly, I'm gonna just have to show y'all the video because I really don't even have words to introduce it. So run the clip.
Chris Brown say he bringing back the meet and greets and he know he trying to ruin some more relationships. This was the worst one I seen from the last time.
Buddy. Cucking ritual. This is insane.
Because what was bro doing? Like, first off, like, how can you just sit there and like, it's crazy to me. But like, man, and the fact that they paid, I think it's like $1,500. It's something over $1,000.
The fact that he paid, I know she ain't paid for nothing. Cucking ritual, rather die.
To do this, he's getting paid to violate these.
His hands on this woman's thigh and stomach. And also, I don't mean to be messy, but I have to point it out because I don't think a lot of y'all noticed, but her shirt literally said, "My boyfriend is on stage." This may be one of the only times where I wish.
You know what she would do? She's definitely the type of person to remove him from that photo and put that on her Instagram with her and Chris Brown. 1010% she is. She will call a professional person to edit out, or it probably does it in a software, edit out him and just make it her and Chris Brown. 1010%.
Photo was AI. As harmless as people want celebrity crushes to be, this is why so many people are taking engagements if their partner even steps foot at the concert.
There's a woman that's a fan of Chris Brown. She's in a
This is psychopath. This is not psychopath. I'm doing too much. This is someone that is literally programmed. Not programmed. Not possessed. I'm thinking of the word. It starts with a P. Someone that is influenced heavily. Yeah, she's programmed. Someone that is programmed and brainwashed. There we go. Brainwashed is a better word. Brainwashed so heavily to idolize celebrities that she called off her engagement, the guy that was ready to risk it all to marry her, gave her an engagement ring. I don't know what the relationship is, but I'm just, if I'm calling, you know, I'm just seeing it flat face. I'm gonna say they probably maybe had a decent one. I don't know. They could have had a bad one. I don't know, right? You called off your relationship because of a man that couldn't give a darn about your sign. But I got 80K likes on TikTok. Ma'am, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess what? 1,000 scrolls later, no one could give a damn about your life. And this is what you you sacrifice everything for a little viral TikTok moment that was gone in about 48 hours. 1,010%. 48 hours. Wow.
Relationship. She's actually really engaged. Her significant other isn't feeling too hot about it because obviously
Yeah, because it's
found out
freaking
with you,
weird.
and this is gonna be called get how you feel or disliking in something.
Her boyfriend went to a concert and she got called on stage. In this situation,
Anything but like live in the moment. The first thing she did, not not do anything. She didn't. The first thing she did, number one, hugging him. But the first thing she did is pull out her phone and take a photo. Wow.
Something he is
Social media.
because many people
I saw
thought
this
she
one.
did absolutely too much with a celebrity while having a boyfriend sitting front row and center at the
Go ahead and walk off, buddy.
same time.
Walk off. Sitting there, walk off.
When I tell y'all this went insanely viral, she was getting stitched and clipped left and right and dragged through the mud about this, and in turn, this ended up breaking them up. She went on to do
In turn, that ended up breaking up, or the fact that she was getting bent over while she had a man in the crowd. That's why they broke up? No, guess what? Sometimes, you know, you don't win all the time. You had your winning moment on the stage. Everything is great until everyone's recording you and your actions. Oh man.
interviews to help fix her reputation, but let's be real, it just came
We already know your character, ma'am. We don't care.
off as a bad look.
I want to publicly apologize to him. Like that.
We don't care about your public apologize. What? You want to publicly apologize to him? Why did you apologize to him after this? Or did you do it on social media? Why didn't you just realize, hey, even though this could be a moment and this guy might sleep with me after this rapper, or you realize I got a guy that loves me. And X, Y, and Z. I don't know how the relationship is. He brought me to this concert. Sitting, it looks like you're sitting at dang near front row. But I'm gonna risk it all for this. Man, we know your character.
It was bad. It was honestly a mistake. I said to him,
no, it wasn't. We know your character. Don't try to fool us, ma'am.
If I was to get called on stage, I'm going to go on stage. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you all have favorite artists. I didn't need to hear that. Like,
you're in worship. You're delusional. You're brainwashed.
So he's mine. He's my favorite artist, not mine. If I knew this would like get this far, I wouldn't even go to the concert. Like I said, it was me.
Ma'am, no accountability.
Of course, having a celebrity crush, stronger relationship boundaries, relationship loyalty. Now, this is a conversation.
If I knew it would have done that, then I would have. Man, why'd you cheat on him? Sorry, this was a yap session. I did not mean it for it to be an hour long. I do sometimes, like when you see stupid things, you just gotta correct it and be like, "What are you talking about?" See, that's why, bro. Even though I've been doing this for a while and haven't gained, any type of following or any money, bro. That's why I say I can do this, bro. I do this a lot, man. I do a whole bunch. I would leave my husband for you. The biggest red flag I ever heard in my life. Yep. Idolizing has ruined the world. Yeah. Again, with me, you could say whatever. A personal belief on religion. Wada wada wada. Okay, but I think a lot of this could be like people staring away from it. Like, bro, you're not idolizing. Well, God comes first, obviously, but you're not idolizing flesh man like this. You think Jesus, because Jesus is God. The Trinity, God in human form, X, Y, and Z. Right, that's different from Justin Bieber because he makes good music. You're not idolizing humans like this and putting them on your walls and crying because you can't see them or crying because you're meeting them. You're going out your way to cheat on your husband or break up with your husband to even have a chance to do this. And then you put up the sign like it's something to be bragged about because she knows in the TikTok realm and the internet world that she can just put this and there's a chance it goes viral and catches the FYP and it just gets her 88K likes. I think the only thing to find celebrity attractive is one thing to find celebrity attractive, but having a celebrity crush on them and being openly disrespectful to your partner who's actually loyal to you is considerably it's crazy. Considerably, your celebrity doesn't know you. She's right, but I mean, I wouldn't. You could say they're an attractive person, but as soon as you start following them, being obsessed with them, it's out of here. Anyone that's obsessed with anyone still obsessed over serial abuser Chris Brown's crazy. Well, I think the stats, some things have shown otherwise with that thing. Again, that shows you if you're good looking, people don't care. He beat Rihanna, but I don't. I think she was like hitting him stuff too, so it wasn't like, I don't know fully anything, so I'm not my criticizing or whatever isn't holds no value. I don't know anything, but this is crazy. I fully gonna agree with you. Lust is ages. It just caught my eye. Amazing. Amazing. As soon as I really got like I've been getting tapped back into it like very recently, these couple months. It's just been like, yo, you can see it, man. You can see a lot of this stuff. This kind of lust, adultery, and idolizing they talked about in the Bible. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I never understood the parasocial relationships like celebrities. Like do you need a reminder that they are human too? Yeah. Well, some of them feed into it, you know. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Let me know what you think about this video. This was a good video. I'm sorry it was a basically me yapping the whole time, an hour and 21 minutes. It was a 30-minute, 36-minute one long. Oof. My bad for talking so much, but this was a good one. Like the video, she will be linked in the description below. She makes great videos, makes bangers. And yeah, sub up over here, bro. This was a good one.